Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called remove all adjacent duplicates in string 2. Given a string S, a k duplicate removal consists of choosing k adjacent and equal letters from S and removing them, causing the left and the right side of the deleted substring to concatenate together. We repeatedly make k duplicate removals on S until we no longer can return the final string after all such duplicate removals have been made. It is guaranteed that the answer is unique. So we've been given a string and we've also been given a k value. We have to return a string which has all the elements which have been repeated k times. They should be removed and the string which is remaining should be returned. So all of the elements which have uh, a letter repeated k times should be deleted and the string should be returned. So we will be solving this problem, in a brute force way, and because that is a very intuitive solution that I'll be, sharing with you today. So let's code it, and I'll explain along how it can be done. So since we know that we have to loop through the string, so first I will, you know, make a condition. So suppose I give a variable length -1 while length is not equal to uh, s dot size. Okay, so we know that at first when it gets in the loop it won't be equal. Okay, now we make a for loop int I is equal to 0 and also a variable called count. Count will count the number of the frequency of the string, frequency of the letters in the string that we are facing. Okay, now I is less than s dot size. We loop inside the loop. Okay, why we are doing this? I'll explain it in a bit. So after this, we have to check if I is equal to 0 or s of I is not equal to s of I minus 1. Okay, at this time you have to initialize the count variable. Okay, by doing this we are checking if it is at the first element, we have to initialize the count, the frequency to 1, or if we encounter a new variable, a new letter, then we have to initialize the variable to 1, the count variable to 1. Otherwise, if the count plus plus is equal to k, okay, if it is equal to the length of uh, the value which is k, length of the repeated letters which has been given to us, if it is equal to that, we return, we erase that particular set of variables which are set of letters which are there in the string which are equal to the number of repeated characters. So s dot erase I minus k plus 1. So I till k we reach, then I want to erase from the first time when we saw that letter, correct? So for that I minus k, so all of these element minus, we reach here, and plus 1, uh, so that we can, start from that letter and reach to the length which is k. Okay, so I'll be passing that also. So we only need to, erase till k, because after k there are more number of strings, and if we don't pass that parameter, it will go till the end. Okay, uh, that is done. Now we have done the count, we have erased, and now at this time we break, saying that we have found the first, first repeating character for us, and we check if length is not equal to the size. I also need to initialize s dot size here. All right. So every time we come into the loop, we store the length as the s dot size, and as soon as we get that length and the s dot size is same, that is it is we don't get into the loop, that is we reach the last element, at that time we break out of the loop, and then we simply return the string that has been given to us. All right, so that is accepted. So I hope you guys understood the problem today. Thank you.